This part of the conversation gets a little bit more personal. It's kind of weird because, in a gaming channel, you're talking about trivial things for the most part, right? We talk about this game, that game, its sales, who did this and did that. But, sometimes the conversation goes into a very interesting area that, I guess I can understand when people say things like, Game Pass is a scam. You pay for this and you own nothing. I just saw this comment from someone here. They said, Game Pass is a scam. You pay for everything and own nothing. That's the worst deal in video game history, and all of this stuff. And, ideally, you can make the argument and say, but in the case of a subscription service, you don't own anything, which, kind of defines what the subscription service is, because it's a service, right? Say, for instance, you go to a car wash, right? You don't own the equipment to wash the car. Is this even a good example? Anyways, I'm just throwing something random out there. You go to a car wash, the car wash and everything, you drive your car through if it's an automated one, and maybe you pay a subscription fee where I pay a set amount and I can bring my car to this car wash so many days in a month and I can get a free car wash, if you get what I mean. Now, again, you don't own the soap, you don't own the whatever it is. It's just a service afforded to you. Now, here's the crazy thing. With a subscription service like Game Pass, you actually have the option to buy the game. Oh my goodness, look at that. Man, look at how insane this is, that you would get an option to be able to go ahead and either own the game or subscribe to the game. Let me show you something crazy. And this is my use case. I can't speak for anybody else. The Tomb Raider games, right? They've appeared on Game Pass many, many times in different, context. If you go like right now, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is on Game Pass. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is on Game Pass. And at one point, I don't know if Rise of the Tomb Raider ever made it to Game Pass. However, I bought these games on Steam, right? If you go to my Steam library, you'll see them. And I beat them. I really did, enjoy my time playing them. But that's been years ago, right? September 4th, 2022 was the last time I played Shadow of the Tomb Raider. After 24 hours of playing it, I beat it. That was it. Rise of the Tomb Raider, the last time I played it was December 31st, 2020. I put 42 hours into it, and that's it. It's gathering dust over here. Now, not saying that I'm not happy or pleased to have played the game or pleased to own the game. I'm just saying that these things are quite arbitrary, and they are items that lose value. They have no inherent, method of actually gaining more value than already is put on them. So owning a game like this is just so arbitrary. Plus, we found out later on that Steam is actually a platform that allows for you to be able to go ahead and own licenses to engage in these games. So in reality, we don't even own them. So when people say stuff like Game Pass is a scam, blah, 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 I have to wonder, are they being for real or are they trolling? Because at this point in time, if you hate Game Pass, it's one thing to say you don't like it, but can you imagine anybody else coming out with Netflix and saying the exact same thing? Sure, you'll probably be in a position where you say you don't like it because you don't own it. You can go buy your DVDs. Nobody's stopping you. But again, this is just all pedantic nonsense at the end of the day. If you really want to own something, own some land, own some property. That will be worth owning, because it simply can go up in value, and it's inherently much better than owning a disc on a plastic for a license that you don't own anyways. Doesn't that make more sense? That's it. Thanks for watching. Talk to me in the comment section. Peace out.